Hey guys, my name is Blake Kitchens.
I'm Zach Simpkins.
And this is Hound Hog Barbecue, and today we're reviewing a new ZGrills pellet grill. Alright guys, so we know everybody loves unboxing videos, so we figured we'd do that for you guys. Here we go right here. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Voila! It actually came already assembled. We're going to tell you how we got it here in just a second.
So I just got moved into this new place, and I've been telling myself ever since I decided to move into a house I was going to buy me a pellet smoker whenever I got settled in. Today I actually went over to this local place here in Carrollton, and they had this sitting here already assembled for 50% off. I've been looking at some other pellet smokers, but this one was 50% off, so I figured we'd give it a shot.
So at this point, we're really not sure what to expect about this. Sorry if there's any construction noise in the background. There's still houses being built out here. But we wanted to kind of give you an overview, a look at it. Obviously, here's the hopper. It's got nice stainless steel on top. Inside the hopper pretty much looks just like you would expect any other hopper. From our understanding, this is really kind of built off of the original Traeger design. So it's kind of straightforward. It's not going to get up to 600 degrees, but it'll probably get up to about 450. And then you got the inside here, 700 square inches of cooking grate. You know, it's got the non-stick coating on here. It's got your drip pan. It's got your heat deflector under there. It's got a pretty good amount of space, especially when it's 50% off, right? And then really the only other feature on this thing is just the drip bucket down here, which is not the one that came with it. It was just a little wire grate, but we decided to go ahead and upgrade to a better one. So that's all the insides and outs of it. We're going to go ahead and fill it up with pellets and give it a burn off and show you guys how it's done.
So I'm going to go ahead and spray the inside of this cooker real quick. I'm just going to use this Walmart brand butter flavored spray non-stick cooking spray. It's basically just oil. You spray the inside and then you cook it off just to season. So the first thing you want to do obviously is fill the hopper up with some pellets, and then you obviously want to plug it in. You want to go down to this control unit right here, and you're going to switch it. You're going to turn it on first while it's in the shutdown cycle mode, otherwise it'll show an error right there. So you want to leave it in shutdown cycle, turn it on, and then flip it up to smoke. So what that's going to do is it's going to get that auger turning, and it's going to heat up that plate in the bottom of the cooking chamber. And you just want to wait until you start to see pellets start to fall in, you start to see smoke coming out. Once you see smoke coming out, you know the pellets are going to burn a little bit. Go ahead and take your spray the entire inside of the cook chamber. Once you get that nice and coated, then you want to close it down. You're going to go over here and you're going to crank the temperature all the way up and get it to burn off. Alright, so we've been going for roughly 30 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. I went ahead and hooked up my temperature probe that I have, mostly because it's a good baseline. I use this across any piece of equipment that I use, so it's a good baseline and I trust it. You do see a temperature difference right here. So my probe is reading right at the grate 490 degrees right here. Earlier it got up over 500, but if you look down at the control panel right here, it's only reading about 450 degrees. I don't think it's gotten much hotter than that. Maybe up to 480, but regardless, there's been a good temperature difference between the probe and what this reads, which isn't necessarily a deal breaker, but it's something to be aware of when you're doing a cook. Alright, so we went ahead and put the grill grates in there just to see what it would do. The ambient temperature did get up around 500. We put the grill grates in there and they got up to about 460, 470, something like that. Alright, so it's been roughly an hour. Everything should be cooked off the inside of it, should be ready to go. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and put it in shutdown mode, let it cycle down, and then when we come back, we're going to go ahead and put some burgers on here. We're going to fire it back up, put some burgers on here, see what it does. We let it run through the shutdown cycle. while we were doing that. While he was doing that, we were getting these burgers ready. Now that the burgers are ready, we've got this thing heated up to about 250. We're gonna smoke them, and once they get to temp, we're gonna go ahead and sear them off at the end. All right, so we got these things pulled off. We're gonna crank up the temperature, and then we're gonna sear them off.
All right, guys, so we finished our slider burgers. They were super good. We've got our bellies full. Zach, why don't you tell us what your thoughts are on this ZGrill pellet smoker?
Well, the burgers were good. Overall, for the smoker, it does what it's supposed to do. For the price, I'm really happy with it. It looks good. It performs pretty well. You know, if you're wanting to use this thing as a grill, cooking at really hot temperatures, you know, above 475, 500 degrees, something like that, then this was probably not the route to go. But if you want to use this for slow cooks or even like semi-hot fast cooks, this would be really good for you. I'm really going to enjoy this grill. It's exactly what I wanted. It's going to do exactly what I wanted it to do. So, like I said, it looks good. Seems to be built well. And I'm sure we'll do another review here in a month or two after we've had a few more cooks on it. So
yeah, we're gonna let Zach try it out for a month or so, and then we'll come back and kind of give a review update. But that's pretty much it for us, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out the other videos in the corner. Other than that, just go out and try something new.
Why does it take forever to start?
Hmm?
Diesel!
You just give your overall thoughts. Then I'll just close it. At this point, we're really not sure what to expect. Let's stop. So at this point, we're